Good morning, everyone. So I'm back out on the bike. It is a Thursday morning. So I took a cheeky little day off from work and decided that in the spirit of doing new things, I was going to take me and my bike and ride down the coast. So I plotted a little 85-kilometre route down to Eastbourne, where I'm going to get the train home. Sod's law, it's grey, overcast, spots of rain and windy. So why Eastbourne, you may ask? Well, Brighton's been done on it a lot of times, and the route down to Eastbourne looked quite nice. Out through Eridge, which is where I am now, about 20k in, just over 20k in, through Heathfield, down over the Kent Weald, and then back into East Sussex and into Eastbourne. It also has a direct train to East Croydon, which makes it easy for me to get home. And it has a natural stopping point, which is the Cadence Cycle Cafe, which is, by the looks of it, almost on the seafront. So, not wanting to go to Brighton again, Eastbourne, just down the road, seemed like a fairly logical choice. Yeah, I've planned in a stop about halfway down on the Kent Weald, at a place called Deer Farm Park, I think it was called. It got good reviews on Komoot from cyclists, so we'll stop there. If it's no good, I've got a Rice Krispie Squares in my pocket. I've dispensed with the gilet. The humidity over the last half an hour increased quite a lot. Especially I felt it going up that first climb, that was just quite unexpected because I hadn't paid attention to my Garmin. So just having a little stop because I saw a view over the Kent Weald like that. It's beautiful, beautiful out here. It's so quiet. There's no better thing than a Rice Krispies Squares caramel chocolate. 28 grams of carbs, 79p. What's not to love? Well, I think I'm just under about 8k from the Deer Farm Cafe, which is my stopping point. I have to say I am looking forward to a little sit down and maybe a coffee before I get on my way. When I do stop, I'll be about halfway there, so that's not bad going. I think this bit coming up gets a bit lumpier, a few more hills in it. I've not been out the big ring yet, so yeah, definitely a point to get a little sit down and a little rest before the second half of the ride. But I've enjoyed it so far. It's warming up. The sun's been out a couple of times. So yeah, all good, feeling good. I'm about 53k into my ride, so I've got about 30 to go. I stopped at the Deer Farm Cafe about 10k ago, but it's right on the middle of a climb. And while that was welcome relief, it didn't really bode very well for me videoing everything when I got out of the cafe. So I left it a little bit longer and completed the two sort of hills that were right in the vicinity. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but the wind is picking up, as they said it would. So I'm hoping to make a bit more speed to Eastbourne now. The cake I had was a raspberry and pistachio cake. It was very nice, very good indeed, very moist. And I had a nice caramel latte to go with it. Although if I had one criticism, probably could have done with a double shot of caramel. But overall, that is a good place to stop. I like that place, and I've enjoyed this ride so far. It's been really, really pretty and really quiet, which is lovely. I will definitely do this again. But yeah, cafe rating for that. Service was great, friendly lady, really nice. Overall, I will give the Deer Farm Cafe a very solid 8 out of 10. Very good indeed. Well, I've just done about 5k on a road, which wasn't ideal. That's probably the bit that I've enjoyed least of this trip so far. If I did it again, I'd have to look and see if there was any other way to get around that bit of it. I'm not sure there is. I think it's probably just the straight road into Eastbourne, but I managed to get off it and onto a bit of a back road, although we've got a bit of a descent now. But I'm not far away. I think I'm about 23, 24k from my destination now, so going pretty well, going pretty well. Definitely need a gravel bike. Who wants to buy me a gravel bike? From what I can tell from the old sort of train platform and sign at Horham and various things along the way, like back there, it looked like there was a post up that looked like one of the old posts that they used to hang the mailbags from. So from that, all I can deduce is that this used to be an old railway line at one point, which has probably just been paved over and turned into this beautiful woodland walkway that goes all the way down to near Eastbourne. It's great, it's brilliant. It encourages active travel, it encourages exercise, it encourages walking. There's picnic benches dotted along the route for people to stop and have something to eat and all that kind of stuff. And it keeps you away from the roads brilliantly. This is just fantastic. The country needs more of this stuff. Well, I've made it to Eastbourne. pretty good going. That last climb over the golf course to then dip down into Eastbourne was fantastic. Really nice climb. Little sort of, you can see the sea at the top and you're just like, oh, I'm nearly there. That was good. I enjoyed that. So I've managed to make my way to the Cadence Clubhouse, which is over there. So I'm going to go and get some refreshment, and then I'm going to go and find the station and get the train home.
Gatwick Airport, East Croydon.
And we're home. That was a good ride. Train back from Eastbourne to East Croydon was actually pretty easy as well. So all in all, with the trip to Eastbourne and then riding back from East Croydon Station, it was just under 98k, which if I'd have left my Garmin running on the train and then started it again at East Croydon and got to 98k, I would have been really annoyed, but I didn't. I stopped it, I turned it off, and then I started it again. So it's like two different journeys. So I wasn't that bothered about, tipping the whole 100k job. So the ride stats for going there were, the distance was 90.3k, just a shade under. Moving time, just over 4 hours. Elevation gain was 1,003 meters. Calories burnt 2,105. Well, I'm having a few beers later with some friends, so that's going to be obliterated straight away. Average speed 22.2. On my own, in the wind. I am happy with that. That was a good ride. That was fun. Discovering the Cuckoo Way was incredible. I never knew that existed, but it's an incredible thing. I didn't see a road for miles. It was unbelievable. But yeah, anyway, I hope you liked that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still here, thank you very much. Please consider liking the video, subscribing, sharing, all of those things that help YouTube algorithms. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. This is the way cycling should be. Now all I need is a gravel bike. Who's going to buy me a gravel bike?